Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god!
No! Shut it down now!
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god!
Hey, what's up everybody, One Eyed Sniper here, and we are doing a Let's Play for Fallout 4. Alright, so we're still here in Sanctuary, we still have a crippled arm. I just want to start out by apologizing for the lack of audio, gameplay audio in the previous video. It was just a mistake on my part that I usually look out for and I didn't. So I think my plan is we're going to head to Concord and look for some adhesive so that I can make the trauma kit so that we can heal our arm. But before I do that, I wanted to take a look at the robotics lab, because this is where a lot of the mods features are happening in, at least as far as the carry weight and stuff like that. I want to see what I can currently do. Contracted work, so you know, is a thing he's added in. So basically, if you don't have the skills to do something, you can actually basically contract it out to some person, whether it be one of your settlers or whatever. You don't really pick anyone, and they do it for you, but the requirements for it are much higher. So that was a cool little feature. So what we need to figure out is how I want to handle the equipment. The Alpha Wrist device is one way, but that one just pretty much increases your carry limit, your carry weight total. The first rank adds 200 to it, and then there's a 300. It depends on who you're allied with and stuff like that. I don't necessarily like that idea. The other option would be the well, let me see if I can find it. Which is the one I think I'm going to go with, at least to try out.
Help with, sir?
No, there's nothing you can help me with. I can't remember what it was called. I just read it. While I'm looking for it, I also want to mention there's a new patch out. We're now on version 994, I believe. He's added some changes in. I was able to incorporate it. Basically, it does some more balancing with the enemies he's kind of experimenting with. So the only ones that are affected are raiders. For me, the only raiders it will affect are ones that aren't currently spawned into the world, and even though I know what that means, I don't know how widespread that is as far as what raiders get spawned and what don't. Also added in some fire damage is now a thing. It's no longer considered energy damage. It's actually fire damage. So Molotov cocktails, the flamers, will use that. So that you can now get fire defense, which I guess is hard to come by, but also a little bit of fire defense goes a long way, because the way the fire damage works is it's damage over time, so each tick will go against your fire reduction instead of just the whole amount. So there's that, but now it's completely possible to go up against somebody with a flamer. You can kill them, and for an additional 30 seconds they're going to be on fire, so you can actually still die, and you can use water to put yourself out, so I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, what I was looking for, these are some of the new things we got in here. Caravan transport is one. So basically, once we create a caravan hub, wherever we want, the caravan transport is something we will place at each new settlement, and that'll automatically allow fast travel. Command table is something we need to build. It's going to add in some resource management across all the settlements. Resource management is the other one. This is the one I'm going to be using to handle our resources. This is the one that will basically add in an invisible bot that we can use a consumable item, and the bot will carry away all our junk. I'll explain that a little more as we're kind of walking. Apparently I need to have a cargo bot in order to create it, and I don't know where to create that at. Assuming it would be at the robotics lab. So this is the call cargo bot thing we would need. We're going to need robotics expert for that, and a schematic, which will probably come with robotics expert.
Oh, Lordy,
Let me see if I can find the cargo bot. Okay, so we're going to need robotics expert. So I can't do anything with carry weight until we get that. So we're going to go... We're just going to head to Concord right now. I think that's the route I want to go. I don't like the idea of just increasing our overall carry weight by a couple hundred, because that'll apply to weapons and everything, whereas the cargo bot thing only applies to junk. Let's see, we're parched. I'm going to deal with it. I'll just leave that for now. Okay. The one of the issues I have with it, which might be a little annoying, we'll have to see how it works, is everything you put in your cargo bot just goes to a new resource thing. And I just mentioned it, but I can't think of what it's called. But anyways, it doesn't go to the workbench. It just goes to this cargo holder. And that is shared across all your settlements, but what I don't know is if you can build from it. I wouldn't think so. I think you're still building from the workshop. So I would have to manually transfer stuff from the cargo holder to the workshop, which may not be a big of a deal, but it's just something I'll have to play with. He's working on that, so that might be something he corrects. One of the other changes from this patch is trauma kits, which would be helpful for us, are now available in the world. He's taken away some of the stim packs that are open in the world and added trauma kits to replace them. One of them was in Vault 111, so we would have had one. But I'm assuming that's too late for me now, because we've already collected those stim packs. So we're just going to be searching around here for some adhesive. And all the changes are in the changelog on the Nexus if you're curious and want to look at it. But we have a lot of stuff we can carry at this point, so let's go ahead and do it. We're going to take some garbage food because we may need it. He's also added in some recipes, I believe, for different cooked meals, and makes old world food. There's some recipes with that, I think, as well, so we'll have to take a look at that. Right now I'm pretty much just going to pick up everything. There's no reason not to, except for clothes. I'll leave those. The markings that look like a hammer and I think a screwdriver are no longer junk. They're now considered tools. I'm not exactly basically we need them to build other things, I think.
Nice.
I'll have to read on it again. Apparently my reading comprehension sucks. Because I don't always remember what I just read. And now I was just thinking I probably should have saved before we left, but I don't think we're going to encounter anything dangerous here in Concord, so... I'll have to trust on Codsworth and dog meat to keep us safe. I looked for a mod to change Dogmeat's name, and they do exist. I would want to change it to something specific. And you can do that, and it looks fairly easy. I don't think I will, though. You're going to have to download the official, like, Fallout 4 editor, I think it would. I don't know what they actually call it. And change one of the files. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll end up breaking it somehow. But there are mods that I can actually just change its name to something different, but I don't really like any of the names I had available. So we need to find some tape or glue, something. Surely there's some duct tape in this workshop, right? Light bulb, alright. Alright, so we need to get down there, go up into the floor. Shadeless lamp? Yeah, why not? Alright, looks like these guys were fighting before the bombs went off. That's one thing I like about this game, is just the random weird stuff you can find that there's no info on it. You just come up with your own narrative. Oh, I think there's another building.
Got it.
Okay. Still no adhesive. I think there's another building here that's got some other weird thing similar to this, but there's just no explanation. I think it's at the bar. I need to pay attention to what some liquors can be used to create some of the healing items and whatnot. So I need to start paying attention to which ones those are so I can actually pick them up. We're going to need to go back down. That actually might be it for this place, so... No adhesive just yet. As far as the fire damage thing, it says you can use either dirty water or purified water to put that out. Which makes sense, just because water's got radiation in it. Doesn't mean it wouldn't put out fire, so... but I'm actually kind of curious to know what you guys think as far as the weight, the carry weight changes. Like which one you think you would prefer to use if you were playing or whatnot. I just feel like the one that just increases your weight, even though it's kind of level based. Like you have to work towards increasing it by 200-300. That just takes away some of the challenge of ammo having weight and all that. So, though I didn't pay attention to how difficult it is to create that consumable item to call a robot either, so if that's not too difficult to make, then it's I think that's probably the best avenue. And he does want to work on, the author does want to work on adding in a actual little robot you see show up. That would just be purely cosmetic though, it wouldn't serve any function, but it'd be kind of cool to see. And with the wrist device, which was the other option where you just increase your carry weight, the idea behind how that's possible is that you've got a, depending on which faction you're part of, you've got a settler or a robot or a Brotherhood scribe or whatever following you who's carrying stuff for you. I don't think you actually have anyone following you though. It's just like a notional thing, but... This house was useless. It's trash. Alright. Or get a dog bowl. That's plastic, I guess. Alright, we're thirsty and hungry. More thirsty now than we were. Now we're losing a little perception. I don't know that I even have enough dirty water to... Shit, it looks like I do. I don't want to add too much radiation. And as far as the hungry, what's that doing for us? Agility, reduce healing. Alright. We'll deal with that for now. We do need to create some shops at the settlement as soon as possible. Having a bar would be a good idea, though I think we're a long ways away from that. Were we just here? Workshops, yeah. I think we need local leader rank 2, so I don't know when we're going to even get that far, since we're only at level 2 right now. That's okay, we'll power through it. Alright, I'm trying to explore in a way that makes sense so I don't backtrack, but probably doing a terrible job at that. Anything in your yard? No. I'm just kind of doing the outskirts right now. I don't know why I'm walking around with my gun out either. What do we got over there? Just settler. Let's see if we can't cook anything. I don't think we can. But there's some equipment around here as well. What's up, dude?
Excuse me.
Ooh, boy. You may want to keep your distance.
That was weird.
Why? Are you threatening me?
Nah, nothing like that. It's just, well, I think I ate a bad can of meat. Okay. Maybe it was 3 cans. Seemed pretty tasty at first, but now it's got my guts all in a twist. And, well, you can probably smell it from there. Long-neck Lukowski's canned meat my ass. Long-neck Lukowski's canned poison, more like it. Here, have the rest of it. I'm never touching the stuff again as long as I live. Assuming I live through the day. Ugh. And if you happen to see that Lukowski, tell him I hope he dies in a goddamn fire. Oh, God. Sorry. Probably better if you get going. If it's anything like last time, it's about to get kind of messy.
That's gross. And yet you're still cooking. Did he actually give us anything? It doesn't look like it. Alright, stop using that. I want to use it. Get out of the way.
You're very handy, sir. And I should know.
I haven't done anything yet. Codsworth. Okay.
Hear that? Stomach's just been a churn since.
Ooh, we can make more rat chunks. So this is one of the things he added, I think. I mean, mole rat chunks have always been there, but I think he changed the requirements for it. So we are going to make that. So we actually have decent food now. Mutt chops, okay. Yeah, he wanted to make it to where we could actually make cooked meals a little earlier. I think he just made the requirements to cook it a little higher. And also we're not getting as much meat. Though, according to the mod description, we shouldn't be getting any meat from animals yet, but we are, so I don't know if that's not working right or what. But no, nothing there. Alright, well we have some food we can eat now that's not gross. So let's do that. I might have to eat all of it, but... Alright. We got a little food left over. You have nothing. 308 round wouldn't be bad, I guess. I don't have anything that can use that yet, so... Okay, dirty water's good. Athletic outfit. No, we're not. Nothing in that wooden crate. It's good. Oh, I should have dropped off these raider leathers and stuff. It's not doing anything for me. Get rid of it. Well, I don't know. I might be able to sell it, I guess. Until we're overweight, I shouldn't be getting rid of stuff. A gourd? Okay, we can make some food now. Or plant some food. Still no adhesive. Alright, so let's keep going. Okay, we haven't been in here yet.
Just thinking how wonderful it'd be to get out of this infernal rain.
Oh, bobby pins, alright, well, that's the first really useful thing we found. Ooh, that might be a rifle. It's probably broken though. My luck. Alright, we will take that. What else we got on him? 38. Pistol. Can't take that crap. Let's take all your crap. I can save here, which we're going to do. Alright, let's take a look at this pistol. Sniper rifle too, actually. Alright. We're tired now too? Oh, we don't have... What ammo does it take? 308? Of course it does. Alright. Well, we got the rifle, now we just need the ammo. Safe there. Nothing else here, okay.
Sweet.
Where do we at inventory-wise? 113? Alright. What's the lack of sleep doing? Reduce XP, that sucks. Okay. I could sleep there. It's daytime. I don't really want to get into nighttime. Plus, we shouldn't really be killing anything here anyways. Unless that guy gets attacked by raiders, which could happen. Nothing there. This house is closed. I'm not going to go back through the museum.
Allows nuclear protection on a budget.
Okay, the speakeasy, it's the bar. Let's check this out first. We actually were already in there. Alright. Bar it is.